A $200 decision cost this customer thousands in vehicle value. Not because of the accident, because of the part used to fix it. Hey, welcome to Uncle Jim's Car Corner. I'm Uncle Jim, 40 years in the collision industry, owning and managing shops, and now specializing in vehicle safety systems. Today we're talking about OEM versus aftermarket parts. When OEM is absolutely necessary, when you might have options, and what can go wrong when the wrong choice gets made. This isn't just about money, it's about whether the safety systems on your car actually work when you need them. OEM stands for Original Equipment Manufacturer. It's the same part your car came with from the factory. Same fit, same materials, same design, built to the same standards the manufacturer used when they engineered your vehicle. Aftermarket parts are made by other companies. Some are high quality, some simply aren't. The challenge is knowing which is which, and most consumers have no way to tell just by looking. In my experience, OEM parts do 4 things that aftermarket parts may not. First, they fit exactly as intended, when the vehicle structure and mounting points are correct. Second, they keep cameras and sensors in the precise position the manufacturer designed. That position matters. Third, they meet the manufacturer's safety and crash standards. Standards set by outside regulatory agencies, not the parts company. Fourth, they protect your warranty coverage, especially on a vehicle repaired after a collision at a manufacturer-certified facility. That second point is critical on any late model vehicle with ADAS. Cameras and sensors are engineered to operate within very specific tolerances. A part with slightly different thickness or even slight misalignment can change what those sensors see. They must see what they expect to see when they're supposed to see it. An aftermarket part that interferes with that, even slightly, can compromise the entire system. Poor quality aftermarket parts can create problems that aren't always obvious at first. Here's what I've seen: parts that don't fit correctly, gaps, misalignment, improper sensor positioning. Any of those can create unexpected events while driving. ADAS sensors that can't read properly through aftermarket material, placing the driver, passengers, and other road users at risk. Warning lights with no clear cause, and ADAS calibration failures, adding cost and delays after what should have been a straightforward repair. Because a car looks repaired doesn't mean the safety systems are working correctly. The problem is you may not find out until you actually need them to perform. That's the worst possible time to find out. Not every part on your vehicle is safety critical. In my experience, aftermarket parts can be a reasonable option for some things. Brake pads and rotors, if they meet specifications. Though I have noticed differences in the life cycle of some aftermarket brake pads. Filters and fluids. Most are required to meet standards set by governing agencies. Wiper blades, bulbs, batteries, non-safety related cosmetic parts, things like moldings. And older vehicles without advanced safety systems, though even that can be tricky. Some advanced safety systems have been mandated since the early 1980s, including suspension components. Ask a qualified service provider before assuming an older vehicle is in the clear. If the part doesn't affect safety systems or sensors, you may have more flexibility, but quality still matters, regardless of where the part comes from. In my opinion, you should strongly insist on OEM parts when the part affects airbags, seatbelts, or any supplemental restraint system. When cameras, radar, or sensors are mounted to or behind the part, proper fitment and calibration are critical. Aftermarket parts can cause calibration to fail entirely when the manufacturer specifically requires OEM parts. There's a reason your car meets the safety standards it does. And when ADAS calibration will be performed after the repair. An aftermarket bumper with slightly different material thickness can cause radar calibration to fail, adding cost, adding repair time. Now, here's the one that surprises most people. If your vehicle is under warranty, listen carefully. I've seen 1 to 2 year old vehicles lose thousands of dollars in value over a $200 difference between an OEM and an aftermarket part. In most cases, the difference in insurance rates for an OEM policy was less than $100 per year. That's based on my own personal auto policy. Contact your insurance carrier, contact your manufacturer's representative. Find out exactly how aftermarket parts affect your vehicle's value. After all, it's your money. I'm not a lawyer. This isn't legal advice, but this is worth knowing. If your vehicle is under warranty, using non-OEM parts on certain systems can void that coverage, and while your insurance company may prefer aftermarket parts to reduce their costs. You generally have the right to request OEM parts. Some states even require insurers to use OEM parts in certain situations. Ask your shop what your options are before you authorize anything. 2 questions, simple, direct. Question 1, will this part affect any safety systems or sensors? Question 2, is OEM required for proper calibration on this vehicle? A qualified shop will be able to answer both without hesitation. Those answers should drive your decision, not just the price difference on the estimate. It depends on what the part does and how it interacts with your vehicle's safety systems, not just the price on the estimate. OEM isn't about brand loyalty. It's about making sure the part functions correctly with everything else on your car and that your safety systems work the way they were designed to work. Don't let anyone make that decision for you, not without first answering those 2 questions. This is Uncle Jim's Car Corner, your resource for making informed decisions about your vehicle. Real talk, real tips for every mile you drive.